Hey, it's Claire, your intuitive reader. Am I reading your story? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I love having you here. Look around. Sometimes I change things up. You'll see different things, and so it's fun. I actually interact in this room and do things, so it's not a prop or a set. Exactly. It's set up so that you guys can see what's going on, but it's not just non-purpose. It's for me. It's for anybody who wants to enjoy the space. So I love having a place to go where you don't have to pretend to be something you're not. You don't have to have it be stuffy or like perfect or age appropriate. So anyway, and this is contradictory. I got these really cool cards, and I'm not a big fan of the mythos behind this basically Cthulhu story. I would never give energy to that sort of energy, or that sort of feeling. But I did really love the cards. They're really cool looking, and I think we can take what we want from anything and have fun with it. Like I ended up wearing like all this strawberry shortcake stuff today, and then I end up deciding to use these cards. It's very contradictory and, you know, like forces. It's not something you would normally see go together. So anyway, if you've never been here before, you're like, who is this crazy lady? And if you've been here before, you know, it's fun. We do this kind of thing. So I'm wondering if my microphone's going to sound weird today, because my voice to me sounds a little off. So I'm wondering if I'm picking up on that. So we'll see. We're not going to be perfect. So I'm going to ring a bell really quick to get some energy. Okay. And so the cards I picked, and the reason I decided to use these cards, which I was not sure I was going to use because I don't know anything about them either, it was the Five of Pentacles. And it was the first time I ever got the Five of Pentacles and was like, this is a cool card. Like, I'd kind of like to have the Five of Pentacles. And then the next card was the Page of Swords. And the sword is in this stone. It looks almost like obsidian, but it also looks like this stone, this weird stone I found when I was camping. And I'm not sure what it is. But it's got kind of that look to it. And so what I was kind of seeing is, like, I pick up rocks and I find really cool ones. I find rare rocks and stuff like that, and treasures wherever I go, because I look at things differently. I'll pick up this rock just from this random place and be like, wow, this is really interesting. It has a very interesting texture and appearance. Like, this rock is important. And a lot of people would be like, oh, it's a black rock. And see, you're like seeing that. You are clearly seeing that. So even though you only have 5 pentacles, this is coming from like a lot of knowledge. It's like your path to collect pentacles along the way. And they didn't necessarily have any meaning at the time, or you were like, I don't know why I'm holding on to this. But there's something you've been collecting. There are things, it could be information, because we have the swords here, or it could be like connections. It could be actual things. You know, here's these gold coins, and they're like really shiny and stuff like that. But whatever you did, I mean, even goodwill, good karma, like maybe you were just so kind to people that, you know, that happens. Sometimes people are given, I forget what they call it, when then like you give something to someone when you pass away, but somebody is going to do this, or it's going to be something like you collected something all your life, and all of a sudden you're going to realize, oh my gosh, like this just seemed like random things I was collecting. Like everybody was like, oh, well, wow, you're sure successful, aren't you? And oh, right here we have the same kind of rock. and it's got more of a sheen, but it's still the same rock. So like you were seeing the treasure within these things, and no one else could see what you were seeing. Like it was about putting effort in. It was about collecting things. I don't know how else to say it. It's like everything in this room it's all been kind of a collection. Like I've run across things and I'm going, ooh, I really like this. And it ends up being something of value. I don't go and spend a lot of money because that's just not my thing. I like saving money. Like that mirror. It's an antique mirror and it needs a little bit of work because I've been moving it around and jostling it, but it is gorgeous. And like I found it, you know, on the side of the road. And I was just like, I want this. And at the time, people were like, why would you want a mirror that's that old and stuff? And then it fit perfectly for what I'm doing. And just, there's tons of stuff around here that I get or find or, you know, get these gifts, like these cards. I, over the weekend, got this entire deck and, see, and this deck, 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 and this deck. And I was just like, oh, it would be fun to have some new cards. And they showed up. So that's kind of what I'm saying. Trust your intuition. Trust your instincts. Because when you see something, like, you may not even know why you're doing what you're doing. But if you have a strong instinctual feeling, if it feels like it's just tied, like this to me also looks like brain synapses. See, this like this brain stem and then connection with all the connections, you know, like the spark. It's like things all come together for you like a puzzle. So let's see what else we get, because I'm really liking this energy. And I'm going to try this new thing. So see, I put these little teeny tarot cards in this thing, and I'm going to pick one, and then at the end we'll look at it. So I'm going to go put it over here. I haven't looked at it. I don't want to hold it up too much. I haven't looked at it, but I'm going to put it there. Okay, let's see what else we get to clarify. Oh, they just popping up. The Lovers. Oh, this is really awesome. So in this card, they're twisted together, creating a storm. It's like this, woo, I mean, like when you really hit it off with someone, or like when you're, you know, when your ideas come together, when something comes together, it's just like, it can't help but create sparks and this change that's coming. And so, like I said, it could have just been with yourself. You could have saved stuff or had this great idea, and just like all of a sudden, everything you've learned, everything you've been collecting, knowledge, experiences, maybe you didn't know why. You're like, I went this direction, then I went this direction. And it was because you were collecting so that you had the sword. Like, in order to do that, you had to forge the sword. You had to alchemize it, because the sword is interesting. It's gold. It's gold, but it like this glinty color. It's not a silver sword. So it had to alchemize. You had to get all the impurities out there. You had to really fine tune it to the exact resonance. So you like collected the gold, and you're like, well, this isn't really, you know, maybe it didn't appear like gold. Maybe at the time it appeared like just random things, but it was the components you needed to alchemize exactly where you are now. And it's coming together. It's like melding together. Like there's these two, like a sun and the moon energy, and they are coming together to create this. And if we're going on the brain ideas, you know, this is a very similar energy coming together. Or the double helix, DNA. Hey, maybe one of you is creating something, and like literally, or it could be the DNA of a new idea or a new project. Okay, let's get some clarity on the Lovers. Let's get some clarity on the Lovers. Maybe it doesn't want to give me any more cards because we have so many cards. Okay, because the other ones popped out. So, okay, don't want to get last chance. Last chance. Okay. None there. Okay, let's see. We'll get some other shiny cards. So this is just a Rider-Waite tarot deck, but they're gold. Like all this gold. I'm like not a huge gold person. I like silver a lot, platinum, stuff like that. But like all these beautiful gold foiled. I mean, even the inside of the box, I mean, it's all shiny. Okay, let's see what we get out of these cards. And like I said, I don't know anything about these cards except, you know, oh, whoa. Okay, 2 cards fell out. So the 10 of Swords landed across the, the 10 of Swords landed across the Page of Swords, your 5 of Pentacles, and the Lovers. Okay, so you're going to have to let everything go that you've known. I mean, like, everything in order to alchemize these swords, because these swords are silver, right? These swords have, like, it's like if you catch them at the right light, you can kind of say, oh, they're gold. But they are not the gold that you need to alchemize. So you're going to have to let go of all the impurities, all the things that do not resonate with you to be living your best life. Like you're going to have to let go of the standards, the rules, the playing it safe, playing it nice, laying down. I mean, because in order for 10 swords to be in his back, I mean, like, here's the red flag. I mean, he laid there for it. And think about that. If you're laying there getting stabbed, I mean, you are not taking action. So it's time to get up, take these out of your back, and move forward. It's like, take everything you have and move forward. And that's exactly what the Page of Wands is talking about. It's like, oh, it looks like a star in the back. It's like glowing. Oh my gosh, like I was talking about these, you're like intaking this energy, because, you know, here we have this gold rod, this gold wand, and this gold sword. And we were talking about this letting go of anything that is not resonating in your life. I mean, get rid of it. It's not worth it. I mean, I know that's really hard, like, but I can guarantee you that if you stop interacting with people that are toxic and you really focus on your wand here, you're moving forward, your new beginning with this Page energy, you are going to have a life that you really resonate with. But if you're still getting intermingled with this kind of this energy of like drama and chaos, it's just going to keep you stuck. It's going to be like a cord you can't get out of. But see, this person is free. This person is free to move forward. But it's going to take pain. It's going to take all the stages of grief. Look, these also look kind of like grave markers. It's like you're going to have to let go of each step, each part of your ego, each part of everything that keeps you attached to all these ideas of who you are. You cannot become someone new. You can't, change. You can't go forward with this Page energy if you are still holding on to old ideas and ways of being. Every decision you make is going to be colored by that. Okay. Page of Swords. Yep. New ideas. Like, look, they're both, it's like, I mean, in the sky here, because it's the swords, this looks like, it looks like water. And so that's it. That's kind of hard to explain. It's like, feel these 2 cards. I mean, think about what it would feel like to feel this kind of penetrating. It's like sun rays, right? And this is more like a breeze. It's like this, like even when the breeze touches a stream, it makes those kind of ripples. So what does that feel like? Because that's an energy that you're going to want to imbibe. And I don't mean even the way of energy. I mean more like when you're a kid, because these are pages, what does it feel like to feel the breeze on your skin? What does it feel like to feel the sun What does it feel like when you get out of school and it's like that first day of freedom, and that you are not confined to a classroom or a building, but you are actually allowed to be in the elements. And if you haven't been outside so long that you don't remember what that feels like, take 5 minutes. Take 5 minutes and literally feel what it feels like to have the sun and the breeze on your skin. And really breathe that in. Literally 5 minutes will get you in touch with something that you may have not had in a while. That connection to just that who you are, that 5 minutes of connecting to the earth, connecting to the air. And you don't have to, this is literally like you're on the way somewhere. You stop and just be for 5 minutes. You step outside and you just be for 5 minutes. And you're like, what do I feel? What do I smell? What is going on? Even if it's unpleasant, even if it feels uncomfortable, because it will get you back in touch with that youthful energy, that childlike energy, because we haven't lost it. We've just piled it on. We're always in a rush. We're always having to accomplish. But what are we really rushing to? Maybe we've forgotten to ask ourselves, what are we doing? Why are we doing all of this? Like, we do have a purpose. It is to live. It is to learn. And by doing that, making good choices, doing things that help others. And with that, you got the strength card. So that's great. Look, like these are all different. Like, I love this. Like, that all of it is like this card is about it. You're experiencing these from the outside, but these rays are radiating from within you out. Like, so this, you're intaking the breath and letting it out. And that letting it out is actually being a part of the earth, is being a part of the space, of being a part of everything. It's like a flow energy. It's a flow of life. And like being kind, because to me, this always evokes that story of the lion who has a thorn, and it has to have the mouse take it out, and the mouse has to trust that the lion will not eat it. And the lion has to resist the primal urge to eat this mouse. And so this is on the other side. It's like this lion now has to not respond in biting her, but he also is feeling from her this radiance of love, of not of pure intention. Like, she's of no danger, and she's trying to help him. And in that, he's helping her because she's realizing that they're in resonance. See the infinity sign. They are together. They're in symbiosis. And so getting rid of anything in your life that is not in symbiosis with you, like, get rid of it. Like, it shouldn't be in your life one more minute. And if that's judgment, like, as I sit here, I'm going to cover this up so I don't advertise. But yes, I drink this and it's okay. Just because I do this doesn't mean that I am not a normal person. And maybe there's a lot of judgments, like you have to be a certain way, because if you don't, this is interesting. We started off with the 5 of Pentacles in the other deck, and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse came in as a clarifying card on your strength energy. So your strength is resisting the idea that you are out in the cold, that 5 of Pentacles isn't enough. Because look at this. You started off with 5 of Pentacles and you were using your brain. You were like, well, you know what? I don't know what this is, but I'm going to save my pennies. I'm going to put this away. I'm going to use my brain. I'm going to see how everything is connected. And the other 5 of Pentacles for your 10 of Pentacles came in. It was like, it just came in. So that's what I kept getting, that something is definitely coming in for you. But it's coming in because you always believed. You always put this away. You're like, okay, I don't know why, but I'm going to trust. and you put to bed anything and everything that wasn't in alignment with it. It was painful. Yes, each of these is a cross to bear, but you're not holding on to them and being like, oh, you're going, I'm learning from these. These are swords. They are experiences that you are learning from them. And that's really amazing. So I see a huge success here. Blah, blah, blah. I'm tongue-tied. But look, using your brain, being patient, believing, having that instincts brought in the other Five of Pentacles. And look back there, and I didn't even notice, is that same ray sort of formation that's coming out. You believed, and you had the strength to endure, to have faith. To have faith when you're out in the cold, when you have every reason to give up faith, that is the true test. When you're injured, when the people around you are down in their luck, when it looks so easy to just reach up there and take those pentacles, that's when the true tests begin. Because look, you have the same red cape here and the same yellow clothes. So it was always, everything in our life is a test. Everything is to see if we are truly prepared, prepared for what's coming in, because it may look different. See how these blue and these black waves look? It may look different, but it is the same thing. You have to be able to see through it. You have to be able to see the truth. And when you let go of your ideas of who you are, that you're in lack, that everything is happening to you, that everything is to punish you, that God is cruel because it let something horrible happen. When you let go of all these judgments of what things mean and you radically accept, you will be showing your strength, and you will have that reward of the Ten of Pentacles. Generational wealth, and wealth means something different to everyone. Wealth to one person would mean like tons of money, and to someone else, a happy family. It is really up to you what it means. So when you have in your mind, I want to be wealthy, don't judge other people by your lens. It will be different for everyone. And when you don't judge those, other people, they won't judge you. It'll start returning. So let's see what our little card is. Okay, here, I'm going to pick it up. It's stuck to the table. Four of Cups. So this is our teeny tiny little card, but it's giving a strong message. It's time to look around to accept this cup. Stop looking down. Believe. See, they're looking down in this, but you're not. This is in reverse. So look at what the universe is offering you. It is something beautiful. It's up to you whether you take it, though, because this is your path to go on. And I really think you're going to do great on it. I think it's amazing, and I love you guys so much. So if you could, please like, subscribe, comment, share, turn on the little notification, put little koala emojis down below, and most importantly, come back. I love you guys so much. I'll see you soon. Bye.